unlike other Hebrew devotionals that I've seen, in our book, we have some 35, 37 different contributors to the devotions. Usually Hebrew devotions are written all by one individual, so I think that's one of the things that makes our volume particularly special, because we have a wide variety of contributors and authors to the devotions. For those who are seminary students, this will give them a chance to really see how the exegesis of the biblical text really applies in a spiritual and devotional way. For pastors, we want to kind of like reverse the trend. Usually seminary students, they graduate, they take Hebrew, they graduate, and then after they graduate, when they're in the ministry, they forget all about it. So we want to kind of fill the gap and help these pastors continue to use, review, and refresh their Hebrew, and then see also that in so doing, they are getting closer to the original text, and that truly by using what they've learned all those years in seminary is a spiritually refreshing activity, and I think it will make their preaching and teaching fresher, actually. I'm confident that they'll be able to use some of the devotions that we've written in their preaching and teaching. We have to remember that pastors, I've been a pastor before, so I know what it's like. Pastors are very busy individuals. They have to manage a wide variety of tasks and responsibilities. And so they often don't have time to really pick up and study and review the Hebrew. So our book is actually ideal for them, because each devotion is very short. We try to make them clear and as concise as possible, to the point, so the pastor doesn't have to spend a lot of time reading through each devotion. Secondly, of course, these devotions are based on the Hebrew text, so he will be refreshed in his vocabulary, in grammatical points, and things of that sort. And then thirdly, I find that pastors, they are spiritual shepherds. They need to be fed as well. So they will be spiritually fed themselves. That will empower their own preaching and teaching, and they will be able to find nuggets of gold, nuggets of spiritual gold in some of these devotions. We have a wide diversity of the contributors in devotions on the Hebrew Bible. Gender-wise, we have 8 of our contributors are women out of the 36, 37 contributors total. And then ethnically speaking, we have, in addition to Anglo-American, we have several Asian Americans that are contributing to our volume. And then some of those Asian Americans, 2 of them are actually female. And then also in terms of theological tradition, I think it's really amazing. I was reviewing it just the other day, yesterday, and we have scholars from the Reformed tradition, scholars from the Baptist tradition, scholars from the Holiness Wesleyan tradition, and then we have scholars who graduated from mainstream evangelical schools, and also teach from mainstream evangelical schools. So it's a very diverse group of people who are writing, and I think that's exciting and another special thing about our volume that we're very happy about.